So let's look at the challenging aspects of this chord progression. It starts in E major 7. Now, major 7, not dominant 7, not E7 or E dominant 7, but E major 7. That might be a bit of a challenging chord shape. It's a bar form. So you're barring all the way across on the 4th fret, and then you're using your 3rd and pinky finger on string 4 and 5 on fret 6 and 7. That's a very nice chord. E major 7. That chord is a dotted quarter note, so 1.5 beats, 1.5, and then immediately, I think this might be the most challenging part of the progression, is going from the E major 7 to the A major 7, A major 7, E major 7. So just a little thing that I do, this is the main reason I wanted to make this video, because it might not be obvious if you look at the tablature. So E major 7, dotted quarter note. Okay, so I'll do that again. 1.5, strum, pick. So what's happening there is, after I got my E major 7, and then I lift my hand to make the part of the A major 7. When I say part of, I've got my 3rd and 4th finger down and my 1st finger. So I'm only strumming the bottom 4 strings, like that. And by the way, my 1st finger is on fret 4. That's the raised 11, or the sharp 11. Look at this. Here's the A major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 octave. Or what if I start on 8? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did I miss a number? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I guess not. So anyway, okay, so look, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. So 11 is just another way of saying the 4th. So the 4th degree in the key of A is D, and so if we raise it up a half step, it's D sharp. That's the dissonant note. Okay, so after we play the E major 7, we go to that part, strings 4 and down of the A major 7, and then as soon as I strum it, I put my 2nd finger down on A, which is the 5th fret, 6th string. And it's the bass note. But the way Paul Davies wrote this, or the way he transcribed it at least, is that we strum like most of the chord, the A major 7 raised 11, but then we add that bass note. So that's a bit of a strange grip too. That's one of the challenging things about this assignment, is that these grips are not easy. So E major 7, and then transitioning to the A major 7. That was a bit rough. Let me do that again. Okay, so that's those first 2 chords. 1 and, so if you wanted to count it out, that's how you'd say it. 1 and, because it's a dotted quarter note, the E major 7. Okay, so that's a little tricky part of the song. Now, if you look at the tablature, there's triplets after that. Like that. So, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, not 1, 2, 3. 1 E and 1 E and. Actually, that's at the end of the measure. 4 E and. Okay. And then it goes into an A flat 7, which, look at the tablature, says to play it as a bar. So I'm barring all the way across the 4th fret, and then I have my second finger on the C, which is the 3rd of A flat. That's 5th fret, 3rd string. Okay. Sorry. So triplet. Actually, sorry, I'm looking at the music and it's actually not a strum. It's our Paul David's arpeggiates it. So string 6, 4, like that. 6, 4, 3. So it ends up being 4, 4, 5 if you look at the tablature, as in frets 4, 4, 5. But I play it by actually making the chord. One and 2. Okay. So if we just back up, catch that? Triplet. That's that A major 7. Sorry, A flat. Ugh, A flat 7. That's a bad mistake, Mr. Marchenko, because A flat 7 doesn't have an M before the 7. It doesn't have or it doesn't have an MAJ. So it's dominant. Okay, so if we just see the chord, like the letter A flat 7, then we know it's dominant. And what does that mean? It has a flattened 7. So it has some dissonance. Now in the music, what Paul Davids does here is he does a little almost like a hammer on. He's hammering on the 2nd string. So this is a C sharp minor 7. So in a previous assignment, you played a C sharp minor, but this time you're lifting the pinky finger. You're not using the pinky finger, so it's actually a C sharp minor 7. C sharp minor 7. That's a dominant chord. It has a flat 7. So flat 7s can be applied to minor chords also. Okay, but what Paul Davids does is after he plays the bum 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 bum, sorry, bum bum bum, after he plays the A flat 7, he lifts all the fingers except to keep the bar on, and then he strums and then hammers on with the 2nd and 3rd finger. So it's like a hammer on with 2 fingers. Okay. So from the beginning. Okay. And then, whoa. So you keep the bar down. This might be tricky. Keep the bar down. See that? And picking on the 1st string. 4, hammer on 7, pull off. So 4, as in I'm on the 4th fret, right? My bar is on the 4th fret. And so I'm picking the 1st string, but I'm hammering on the 7th fret. And it's actually look at the music. It's like 16th note triplet, so it's fast. And then it's followed by an 8th note on the 5th fret, 2nd string, 5th fret. It's just a little passing motif, is what that is. So it gets us from this to this. Okay, that's the next movement. So that little, that's just sort of a fancy ornamentation. That's just getting us to the next section of the song, which on the music that I've provided to you is the next line. Okay, so let's look at that. So it's a B7. So you're used to playing a B7 here, open B7, or in class we talked about, the bar B7. Well, guess what? This is the same chord. It's just you're using different fingers. So this is the bar B7, like that. But if I just play the sixth, fourth, and third string with my second, third, and fourth finger, you can reference the music for this. I just keep looking over at my other monitor to see the music, but make sure you do that. Like reference the suggested fingerings in the music. It's important that you use them. So this might feel a bit awkward to you, but we're using this is a really common grip though in jazz guitar. Instead of guitarists using these three fingers, they use these three fingers. Now there's something special about this grip. And what it is that you want to allow the fleshy side of your middle finger to mute the fifth string. Because if you look at the music, we're not using the fifth string. So it's a bit strange because we're strumming it. So we're strumming strings 6 down. We're strumming four strings, but we're only using 3 strings. So that's weird. So and this is why, listen, that's what the fifth string sounds like when you strum it. So, it's okay. It's acceptable. It's not taking away from the chord. I mean, our ears don't really even pick it up. It's almost a percussive sound. Okay, but that happens because the fifth string is being muted by the underside of our second finger, which is reaching across and fretting the 7th fret on the 6th string. So it works out really well. So that's the B7. And then there's a chromatic movement here. So, because what we do is we go B7, down only a half step, so just 1 fret, to the B flat 7. And then we're back to that special chord, the spicy chord, the A major 7 raised 11. There it is there. And that's strum 5 strings for that one. So B7, B flat 7, chromatic movement, A flat, A major 7, raised 11. That's the dissonance. Okay. And then we do that little triplet again, but it's backwards this time. It's like that 7 5 4 on the second string, 7 5 4. We did it at the beginning, but it was 4 5 7. Remember? So the beginning of the song was like this. Like that. 4 5 7, 4 5 7. Sorry. So now after we go 7 5 4, and then that familiar bum, bum, bum. So A flat 7, as in dominant 7. 5 5. Sorry, 4 4 5. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so I'm not strumming. I'm picking frets 4 4 5, and I'm just holding the chord down again to do that. And then it ends with, it doesn't show it in the music that it's a hammer on, the C sharp minor 7. So you can do a hammer on or not. So in other words, there's some repeats in this song, which is kind of nice. Have fun with it. These chords are spicy.